そのように私の瞳をじっと見つめるのはやめた方がいい。何を見てしまうとも限らないからね。
Okay, hey guys, good afternoon again. I tried to start stream earlier, but you know, my Wi-Fi, it always likes to fuck me up. So anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna do the Genshin story, not the Genshin story, but the Genshin Dailies, and then I'm going to try doing the Reverse 99 story later on. And I just realized while I was looking over the screen, hold on, give me. They have the new event today, which is the what is it? The single player mode. This one, which seems interesting. I kind of want to see how it is. So maybe before I go into Reverse 99, I will try to finishing this instead. So yeah, before I start my stream, let's do that. Now, before doing that, let's just get our daily. And do I have enough resin? Good. Not enough. Okay. I did get a weekly resin as well, so maybe I'm gonna use that up as well. Let's go and get the crystal flies. No, that's not what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to go to Catherine. Okay. And I think we get one more resin. Oh yeah. That's good enough. I think I can get 2 more resins with that. And condensed resin. Hopefully we have a better luck with farming artifact today for Arlecchino. Hopefully it doesn't go to garbage. I doubt it. I doubt we're gonna get any artifacts today. Why is because we already got a crit damage and crit rate attack send yesterday and it went to garbage. I doubt that's gonna happen again today. I don't know how many times my luck needs to be tested before I actually get a good sense. I need to find out. Is it gonna take me 2 years? Such wonderful piece of garbage. Also, I'm trying to find a way to make my cable better because the apartment I live in is like the cable doesn't run that long. And my router is pretty far away from the bedroom. I need to buy a long cable. It's gonna look pretty ugly. It's about the aesthetic, you know? Attack? Yes. Honestly, maybe attack would be good. I feel like with Arlecchino you get fire damage, so I feel like maybe the attack could be better in a sense. Let's just see if it rolls good, then we can use it. Maybe we can get a better goblet or sand along the way. I feel like Arlecchino's what the fuck? How does that even happen? Oh my gosh, are you fucking serious? Garbage. Can you freaking die already, you piece of shit? Garbage. Well, even if I don't get good artifacts, at least I'll get some more fodders, right? Ha 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 ha. That whimsy domain I've been wanting. Oh, do you see that? 1, 2, 6. Anyways, oh shit, okay. Weirdly. unknowingly, I've been screenshotting this whole entire my OBS. So now my OBS is just filled with random screenshots. I totally forgot I set my hotkey for W and Q. I've been randomly jotting. Oh, I don't know about other social media sites, but I've been on Red Note these days. And the thing with my Red Note account is that I originally made a Red Note account because of the games I play, which is to get news on them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because and also because most of the fan bases are there. Ew. Okay. Hopefully we gotta get better. The fan bases of Infinity Nikki and Love and Deep. So, and the thing about Red Note is maybe it's because there is like a lot of female audience in there. There's like a majority. I think the majority is a female audience. That's why the whole entire, what is it? My For You P, like when you scroll too deep, or like when you're doom scrolling, you come across like weird videos, and one of them happens to be thirst traps. I don't know what it is about thirst trap. Ew, what the fuck? You gave me 2 cents. You could have at least given me something with attack and crit damage. Anyways, I don't know what is up with. I feel like it's more apparent in Red Note that there is thirst traps. Like I used to obviously doom scroll in Instagram as well, but I'd rarely go to Instagram anymore. But like the thirst trap didn't used to be that bad comparison to maybe the one in Red Note. Maybe it's because of the large number of fat girls in there, which is why the reason why I'm thinking it's so like flooded in there. And then the comment section is even more crazy. Let me just tell you, putting an image in the comment section is not a good idea because it gets wild. It gets wild. It's like a hungry pack of hyenas. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. Okay. Okay, I'm done with the dailies. Oh wait, I still have to roll for my pyro attack goblet. This is so... I can just see how bad it's gonna roll just by looking at it. Ew, what the fuck is that roll? What even is that shitty ass roll? Oh my gosh. The least you could have done was roll into something good. You could have rolled into crit rate. You could have rolled into crit damage. Nah, you had to roll into fucking attack. What am I gonna do with attack? Stupid. why is my life like... Anyways. Let's start this. I don't know how this is gonna work. Hopefully. Night Soul Blessing, Pyro damage. Okay, so I'm guessing this is for Nat 1 characters. Well, okay, obviously. List. Oh, I feel like this should be. Where's my Pookie? Benetto. Restore HP. What the fuck? How do I retry? Oh, I can just... Huh? I am so confused. Okay, let me just retry that again. I thought you could just... What's the point of the HP recovery? It's gonna take so long to recover. Huh? I feel like I'm not understanding something. It's in? What's the latest? 20? Is it really worth would end? Are you freaking serious? Okay. Okay. Now that we're done with that. Oh. Trying to do anyway.
It's so nice to meet you. I've been waiting.
Has it reconnected? I think it has. Okay. The frame rate's a little bit better now compared to before. It's atrocious. I really need to think about my internet and how to fix it, honestly. I'm not really a whiz in technologies and how it works. It's giving me a headache at this point. Anyways, where we last left off. Where did we last left? Where we last left off? Like Willow or something? What was she trying to do? I forgot. It was like dancing around the fire or something. Where is... Let me change the title. Oh my fucking god. Telling me right. Okay. Work. Oh my gosh. This is gonna give me anxiety. The oak door slowly creaks open, the inside air meeting the outside and stirring up a faint mist. She struggles her way through the garden, a brazier in her arms.
It's been near a week.
With every step, her right leg gives out a painful creak. She looks at the half-open window. This week has seen a number of uninvited guests, but not one of them was the one she's been hoping to see. That curious little thing who flutters back and forth like a sparrow.
This is how the world works. I should have known.
Girl, you flung her across the window. What do you mean? She literally flung Flutter Page across the window and told her to get the fuck out, and then now she's like, oh, I should have known. The fuck? Maybe treat people better, you know? Treat people better, and then maybe, you know, they'll give that same thing to you in return. This is crazy. Anyways. She carries out her usual task of clearing out the garden. First, she gathers dried twigs and leaves to use as kindling. Then she strikes a match, throws it in the brazier, and waits for the fire to grow. As the fire intensifies, she gathers the trash from around the garden, most of which is flung into her garden by her neighbors, and adds it to the fire.
A dead mouse. Classic. Sure to disgust me.
Willow picks up decaying mouse carcass and tosses it into flames, the fire flaring up so fiercely it nearly scorches her eyebrows. In the early years, she would have often watched from the window, her dark eyes fixed on the people who passes by.
Rotten apples and eggs from that boring old codger. I suppose he's down to his last teeth now. Soon enough, the only thing he'll be eating is porridge. Bit of comfort in knowing he hates porridge.
Even now, the old mansion's doors and windows remain firmly shut. The owner's face hasn't been seen for many years. All the neighbors know is that the fearsome witch lives there.
Hands burnt by steam. It's a curse. Bumping into ghosts during the Samhain. Curse. Lost everything betting on the ponies. Each and every misfortune must surely be Willow's curse.
She picks out some garlic from the garbage bin. This simple seasoning can be repurposed as seeds or fertilizer.
Superstitious fools.
The only items that cannot be utilized are the wooden carvings with bizarre symbols on them, rumored to possess the power to ward off demons.
Shysters.
What's a shyster? Demon banishing water is the most clumsy and silly item, but it's also the most manageable to deal with. Willow simply lets it be, treating the water poured into her garden as free irrigation.
Brats.
Salt. This is the worst offender. It dehydrates the plant, often killing outright. She digs up the tainted soil, ready to wash later.
Oh, well now these are new, aren't they? Blood-stained rags.
Than Willow's actions, to be honest. Dead carcasses, throwing it around a garden. That seems like a witchy thing to do.
Sooner or later they'll all cough their lungs out.
Click clack. Oh, is she back? Is Slaughterpage back? The stiffness in their right leg is unbearable. Mosquitoes... What? Mosquitoes incessantly buzz in her ears. Moments later, Willow's leg gives away and she collapses into a patch of potato flowers. What's a potato flower? There's such a thing? Is it like potato in the ground and then there's flowers popping up? Is that how it works? But I've never seen a potato flower though. Like when I was in the fields growing potatoes, I never saw that. Or is this just like a random flower that just been named potato for no reason? That would make more. It resembles a potato? Soft, soggy soil. What? Decomposing body? What? Who's... She smacks her prosthesis on the knee as if the blow will set the joint in place. Fights to get to her feet, struggling. This is a struggle. Lured by the sound of her strikes, the carbuncles slowly make their way towards her.
Away with you!
The critters scatter, ducking behind the leaves and watching her quietly from a distance. She clutches a vine with one hand, but it only throws her off balance, and she falls to the ground once more.
Horrible.
She is more proficient in the art of balance than anyone, yet she also finds it difficult. More difficult than anyone to adjust to even the smallest imperfection.
No. I don't need to cast my arcane skills. Stand up. Stand up. You loser, you. I need machine lubricant.
What about the decomposing body? Wait, is she talking about her body? What? I missed something over here. Okay. Okay, a limp decomposing body. So she finds a decomposing body in the soggy oil. Oh no, wait. Is she talking about her limp body? She says no. She smacks her prosthesis on the knees as if the blow will set the joint back on it. She grabs the dirt as she fights to get. She sees a struggle she's long going. Okay, I'm confused. Is she talking about her body or is she talking about a dead body? It could also be her body that's decomposing. I'm kind of confused. Maybe we'll find out. Okay, give me a second. We'll just continue. This time she makes it to her feet. Clack clack.
I can do this. I will do this.
Her steps grow clearer, more steady. She grabs the delicate metal work of the gate.
Nothing to it. Let's go.
Clack clack. Her legs clacking like a slow, mournful melody as she steps into the smoggy, somber seats of London. Okay, she doesn't do anything but the dead body. So I'm guessing the limp body she's talking about is her body. Because she's struggling to get up, so maybe... There's a makeshift sign on the door.
Shop closed due to illness, while the owner has gone to Miss Tooth Fairy for treatment. Please leave your name, order and address on the list below, and we will deliver it to your home as soon as the owner recovers.
She picks up the pen, then sets it down again without writing a single word.
Tooth Fairy. All right. Then I can find the owner if I go to this Tooth Fairy. Is she some kind of doctor, then? Not that she could treat what ails me anyway, eh? What other shops might sell canary saliva and lanolin snail's slime?
She wraps her cloak tighter around her body in an attempt to fend off the cold, damp air.
All this time I could have done this, if only I hadn't relied on others for so long. There must be another store for arcane supplies. But
Click, clack, click, clack.
I think I need to lie down.
The cold hues of the night still linger in the morning mist. The Thames has never looked so quiet. Across the river, Earth's red flags flutter like burning balls of fire. A smattering of white emergency medical tents are scattered below them. A trampled Uluru qualifier's flyer floats down to her feet, brushing against her ankle.
Sports fanatics, black fog, strange tuberculosis. All these things have nothing to do with me. All I need are my ingredients, nothing more. I ought to just order what I need as a home delivery. Ask them to leave the package at the entrance of the garden once a week. As for the fees, I'll just have to sell all me old medals. That'll be enough to support me until I become a proper hag. Then I can never leave my house till the day I die. There's something dark rising up from the water. It's nothing special. A bit of old rope. Or an old boot. Why can't it be a black swan here? Really? That's why you ought to go out more often. Else you'll miss these precious moments. A chance to see something special, like a black swan. Look at it. Some creatures are born with these smooth, pitch-black feathers. But it's only under the sunlight that you can see their iridescent shine. That's when all the other animals can only look on and feel themselves inferior. They can never stand out from the crowd in the same way. Your silence is an answer. I know it. Just as I know every time you lash out and curse, you're cursing your own failure. Walk closer, Charlotte. Why don't we take a better look at it? Look at its gracefully long neck, those magnificent wings, and how it glides across the water. All swans are beautiful, but only the black feathers make it truly stand out. It brings back some memories, don't it? The feeling of being one with the swans, and the flow of each step of our dance. We were so close to perfection. All we needed was for you to spread your wings and fly. Fly to Paris, Cairo, Istanbul, and eventually to the Uluru Rock. Then it comes to me, and I can hold it in my arms, lift it above my head, this perfect, shining golden medal standing on the Uluru Rock.
Miss Willow, but what are you doing out here? You've got to move. Black fog is coming straight for you.
Ignore the noise. Eyes on the swan. It's only a tacky white swan, covered in soot. How ridiculous it looks now. Wearing that false disguise. The poor thing. It must have been covered accidentally.
Miss Willow, why are you looking at that swan? It's dead.
Of course it's dead and gone. That's right. What kind of swan would want to be with something so ugly and stained? Of course it's ended up alone. Died alone. What else were you expecting? You didn't really believe that spread your wings and fly bollocks, did you?
Hello? Can you hear me, Miss Willow?
You ought to thank the black fog for lifting your illusion. Now you can see it rightly. You're not some special black swan that was born to greatness. You're nothing but...
Miss Willow, what's wrong with your leg?
but a cripple.
Come back, Butterpink.
Willow lowers her head to see that Flutterpage is standing at her feet. Tooth Fairy stands a few steps away, calling out to her. Flutterpage gently touches her prosthetic leg, revealing the secret that she's been too proud to admit for the last 10 years.
Why? Why didn't you tell me about your...
You're much stronger than I thought, Miss Willow. If you allow me to address you as such.
Leave me be. I'm going home.
I'll walk you home. I got you. Miss Tooth Fairy and I was just chasing after the black fog, but I can walk you home first.
I just want to go home.
Willow uses all her strength, all her might to turn, but still can't do it with any grace. The stiff right leg continues to impede her.
I'll go with you.
She stretches out her hand and pulls at Willow's clothes in a clumsy attempt to stop her friend from leaving.
Flutterpage.
Willow swats her hand away.
Huh?
Stop following me!
Girl.
Miss Willow!
I just want to go home!
I...
Aw, Flutterpage. Flutterpage remained in place, her eyes filled with tears. Tooth Fairy steps forward and pulls her into a hug. Aww. You're just a baby.
I don't want you to follow me.
Girl, swatting her hand is not the way. You're just a kid. They look on as Willow shakily walks into the smog, each step grinding away a little more of her dignity. Willow's character is pretty interesting. She's so immature in the sense that maybe because she lost her legs, because that's all she really depended
the floor
on.
ritual is one of the most popular events of the Uluru Games. It has a bewitching style that generates a resonance between the dancer and audience.
I think Willow was pursuing perfection since well, she has a lot of gold medals, so I'm assuming from a very young age she's been participating in the Uluru Games. And her main pride all stemmed from her ability to do, I guess, gymnastics, I'm guessing. I think that's what she is, a gymnast. And because she lost her legs, now all her pride has shattered. Because the only thing that she's relied on ever since is her legs, I believe. And that's the only thing she prided herself on. I feel like if you lose that main source of confidence, you'll become like Willow. And you turn out, I think in a sense, like she's pretty immature. Because I don't think she has a chance to grow up in the sense with the way she's acting. I think she's been so focused in her gymnast and career that she forgot to grow up. So I think she's stuck between, you know, depending on her legs and not being able to grow up.
Charlotte was a genius. She was born for it. And God has sent her a coach covered in dark feathers and skilled in ancient Celtic runes. Coach Raven taught her the primal witch dance that ignited a fire within her. At least, until that tragedy 10 years ago, which took her leg.
Or maybe she's a ballet dancer. I thought she was a gymnast, but maybe she's a ballet dancer. Her footwork. It kind of looks like ballet slippers. I thought she was a gymnast because of her clothes. But yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what she is.
Coach Raven had given her a pocket of flower seeds as a reward for all her diligent practicing. It said they were from the druids in the forests of Glastonbury. I guess she planted them around her house and got this garden. Now all these bizarre plants share the same strange air with their owner.
The plants in the mansion garden are all drooping down towards the ground. There is a new sense of weariness that wasn't present during Tooth Fairy's last visit. The woman by the door gently shakes her head as Flutter Page crawls around on her knees, searching for bugs among the foliage.
Thank you again for having me over. That's all I have to say about Charlotte.
Flutter Page's head pops out from between the plant.
What's a druid? Is it a place? Do they have canaries and snails there?
A druid isn't a place. It's a title. An identity.
Identity? Oh, like a name. Just like Flutterpage, right?
She quickly falls back into her own musings.
Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Bartley. I'm sorry to be taking you away from your practice.
Yes, you should be. I don't much enjoy being bothered by stuffed-up bureaucrats.
The accomplished floral ritualist has never been one to hold back her words. Okay, so maybe she's a floral ritualist? I mean Willow. But it looks more like a gymnast type of thing. I think if you're comparing it to something in our real world. They do seem to have a wand of some sorts when they're dancing or doing the ritual.
But if you ask me...
Caroline glances one more at the narrow window of the old Victorian house. It's tightly shut.
I will tell you that it isn't Charlotte that's summoning the black fog. I stand by that. I swear it on all my honor as an Uluru competitor. We're witches, but not in the traditional sense. We practice witchcraft to win medals instead of summoning devils.
Oh, interesting. So there are witches who dance. In rituals. It's an interesting take on witches, honestly.
We trust you at your word. It seems like that concludes our investigation into this fog hag. Thanks again, Miss Bartley.
Miss Tooth Fairy, if you do want to thank me, mind doing me a favor?
Tooth Fairy nods, but Caroline seems to have an unusual hesitation as she deliberates over her choice of words. In the end, she yields.
Please do something. Anything to bring her out of this hole she's dug for herself. Whatever you do. Break down her door, drag her out by her hair, even blow up that old mansion.
You're what?
Just don't let her. She'll let you inside now. There's no longer any power preventing you. I can sense it.
You know this place well. Have you visited her here before?
Caroline bites her lip, holding back the words on the tip of her tongue. Then she walks away.
I think Miss Bartley wants to come in with us.
Maybe so, but she's made her choice. She doesn't want to join us inside.
Tooth Fairy shakes the jar in her hand, not containing her usual tooth fairies, but filled with a collection of lanolin snails. You know, I find it so interesting that her name is Tooth Fairy, and she holds a jar of tooth fairies, and then she feeds that tooth fairy to other people. This is so interesting. It's kind of seems cannibalistic. She's probably, well, I don't know if her origin is truly Tooth Fairy though. What is Tooth Fairy's origin, to be honest? This is like the first time I played the story quest with Tooth Fairy in it, so I kind of don't know her origin.
Let's go, Flutterpage. We still have work to do.
Whatever you say, Miss Witch Doctor.
Maybe I should read her page, honestly. The two of them step cautiously into the garden, the soil compacting under their feet. There's nothing left to just obstruct their path. They step around a few threatening-looking plants as they take the winding road to the creaky oak door. Truth Fairy goes to knock, but the door swings open the moment her knuckle hits its surface.
The door isn't locked. Let's get inside.
Willow sits at the table prepared for one, surrounded by an exorbitant amount of half-finished food. Aside from the full English she's currently tucking into, there's a Scotch egg, a half-eaten cod and chips, and a steaming apple crumble.
Sorry to interrupt.
Willow casts aside basic manners, neglecting to invite her guests to sit, and cuts herself another piece of sausage.
Diets high in sugar and fatty oils may well lead to stomach illness, Miss O'Hagan.
She continues to eat her lavish brunch.
I choose the name Tooth Fairy instead of my real name, Campbell. But did you choose to let people call you Willow?
Oh, so it's not her real name. Interesting, okay.
Or do you prefer the name Charlotte O'Hagan? That is the name of an excellent Uluru floor ritualist.
The crash of silverware interrupts her once more. Then Willow sweeps her arm across the table. The silver dishes clatter loudly as they fly to the floor.
Tooth Fairy. Some kind of doctor, right? I think your prescription is a little fuzzy. I'm no athlete. I've only got one leg. This Charlotte has nothing to do with Willow, just like I've nothing to do with the Uluru Games.
So far as I know, the Uluru Games do not exclude people with disabilities from full participation.
To be sure, but only if you enjoy parading yourself around for embarrassment. I think I'll pass, thank—
No one should feel embarrassed by competing, least of all the competitors challenging themselves. That is the point of the Uluru spirit.
Willow rises with great effort, furiously stamping the floor with her prosthesis in the process.
Excuse me? I don't remember having asked you for a running commentary.
I'm sure you already know the answer in your heart. You have wisdom and experience.
Who even invited you here? It's time you leave.
I'm here representing our mutual friend, Flutterpage.
At the mention of this name, Willow pauses and takes a step back.
What for?
I understand that usually the only one welcome inside is Flutterpage, but I'm here to apologize on her behalf.
Apologize?
Aww, she places a small jar of snails on the table.
What's this?
An apology gift. She ran off a little before sunrise to collect these for you. She collects these arcane creatures you use to make the lubricant for your prosthesis, right? But she's afraid that you'll get angry at her again. So she asked me to give it to you.
Oh, I see. Now I'm the hateful, angry, wicked witch.
No, you're not. The things that these people say about you, they aren't true. As I mentioned, Flutterpage wanted to apologize because, quote, she didn't want to break your heart. Miss Bartley has told her many things about you. She never knew you're such an outstanding competitor.
Caroline?
Truth Fairy slowly pushes a jar of snails closer to her.
So, will you accept her gift?
Willow delicately places her fingertips on the jar, neither pushing it away nor taking it.
Ugh, nosy little brat. Where is she now? In the temporary hospital?
You want to see her?
The witch's features twist like a knot.
Don't push me!
Girl, what? She pulled the snail jar closer to her.
All right, it's my own fault. I shouldn't have treated her that way.
Well, I'm glad you realized you shouldn't have flung across the window and swatted her hands when she wanted to care about you.
That what you wanted to hear, is it?
Why aren't you telling me that?
Fine then. You'll have what you want. Just take me to her.
She's waiting by the door.
What?
Flutter Page cautiously peeks out from the edge of the door frame, her wide eyes scanning the room for any sign of danger.
Miss Willow.
At this point, there is no turning back.
Fine. Come on in then.
Oh, she's so cute. She's such a baby. Unable to deal with her emotions, tears well up in Flutter Page's eyes once again.
Stop your crying. Listen, I shouldn't have treated you so wickedly the last time. And the time before that.
Tooth Fairy gives a silent nod.
Now would you stop that crying? At least not here in my...
Without a moment's hesitation, Flutter Page charges towards her. Willow's hand opened and closed like a spider, raising its front legs in fear. She's not sure whether she can catch this chaotic bundle of rags.
Oi.
Oi. Oi. Oi, mate. Bang. She manages to catch her, only to be knocked back to the floor.
I'm sorry. I'm really very sorry.
Flutter Page, you sweetheart.
I swear I won't break into your house no more. I'll only come in when you let me. I'll do anything you ask. Say anything you need me to say, miss.
She unconsciously looks to Tooth Fairy, only to see her full attention is directly at the Uluru floor ritual painting on the wall. Willow gently taps the back of Flutter Page's neck through several layers of old clothing.
Oh, could I still come around again sometime?
Willow presses her hand to the girl's mouth, stifling her sobs.
Stop your crying first, lass.
Okay, I'll stop crying.
With a soft push, Flutter Page drifts into the air like a sheet caught in the wind. Even with the removal of Flutter Page's weight, Willow is left on the floor, unable to get up.
Can I help you?
You baby. Flutter Page moves closer, reaching out to both hands in line with Willow's. She takes the offered hand and rises steadily, the sudden gust of wind helping her find her balance.
Enough. Enough. I've had too much of this for one day. Would you mind if I politely asked you to leave? You do have a black fog to chase after all, just so you know. It truly has nothing to do with me.
Miss O'Hagan.
Call me Willow, child. What else do you want to say?
Would you let the food stay in your tummy for a bit longer? Eat a little more. I don't want you to be so skinny.
Willow pries Flutter Page's arm from her waist, gently pushing her back.
All right, now leave me be, please.
She's a tsundere. Tsundere. Tooth Fairy takes Flutter Page's hand, and as they leave the room, the old house sinks back into silence. There is no sound save for the heavy ticking of the grandfather clock.
She's seen too much of this embarrassing side of me.
Well, she's about to see more of it. Buckle up, woman.
Our rooms are always open for new guests.
Join with us, comrades. I will remember your sacrifice.
Perfectly
My child, this way, please.
Sharp fangs.
Keep calm. You're waking. At your service.
I look forward to punishing
worry.
you. I look forward to punishing you.
My child, this way, please.
The moment accepted.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Until the torch is lit.
Stay back, I say. Please, allow me.
I look forward to punishing you.
Ugh.
Your room is ready, dear. Your room is ready, dear. My child.
Perfectly understood.
Knock, knock. Room service. You're waking.
Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
Feel my dark embrace.
This way, please. My child.
Perfectly understood.
The moment of utterance.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. It's for your safety. Keep calm.
Flee, mortals! I look forward to punishing you. I admire your courage.
This way, please.
Perfectly understood.
Together, we are fearless.
Together we are here.
Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
Feel my dark embrace.
You'd really do that to a poor little maid.
Together we are here.
We share the same dream. I admire your courage.
Your room is ready.
Shall I, Master?
To a brighter future for everyone.
Together we are here.
For the good of all.
Knock, knock. Room service. You'd really do that to a poor little maid.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
The balance needs to be restored.
Sweet dreams.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Perfectly understood, my child.
Together, we are fearless.
Please, allow me.
You're waking.
Flee, mortals! Perfectly understood.
I admire your courage.
This way, please.
Keep calm.
Heart scales.
Feel my dark embrace.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
I will remember your sacrifice.
What's that up on his
Shall I, master?
I admire your courage. Sharp fangs.
It's for your safety.
Heart scales.
Fuck. Fuck.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Sweet dreams.
We share the same dream.
Your room is ready. Your angels.
To a brighter future for everyone.
Knock, knock. Room service.
You have a little faith in me, master. Flee, mortals!
I admire your courage.
This way, please.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Perfectly understood.
For you and for us. Keep up the pace.
Feel my dark embrace.
My child. This way, please.
Please, allow me.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. At your service.
Ooh. That was done. Well, that's done. My ultimate. Purify poison.
Happy to lend a hand. My child. Perfectly understood. This way, please.
The moment of utterance.
You're waking. Please, allow me. At your service. Flee, mortals! I look forward to punishing you! Your room is ready.
The moment of silence.
Perfectly understood. Knock, knock. Room service.
Learn from silence.
Stay back, I say! Keep calm. Feel my dark embrace.
The moment of utterance.
I will remember your sacrifice.
My child.
We walk in long nights.
For the good of all.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. Flee, mortals! Shall I, master? This way, please. My child. You're waking. It's for your safety.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
You know what I'm wondering is that I wonder when the Love and Deep Space new banner is gonna drop. Because it's gonna end in 2 days. The banner's gonna end in 2 days and then there's been no update so far. So hopefully it drops tomorrow? Tomorrow or today, honestly. I'm so curious.
Join with us, comrades.
This way, please, my child. Perfectly understood.
The moment of utterance.
At your service.
The moment of essence.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. Do you have a little faith in me, master? Flee, mortals! Is that really the best you have to offer? Do keep calm, please. This way, please.
I admire your courage.
My child. Keep calm.
Keep up the pace.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Stay balanced.
Your room is ready, dear. Perfectly understood. Knock, knock. Room service. Stay back, I say!
Don't worry.
The moment of silence.
Shall I, my child?
Learn from silence.
Please, allow me. It's for your safety.
Allow me to double check your battery.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Sweet dreams. This way, please. Perfectly understood. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. Do you have a little faith in me, master? Flee, mortals! My child. This way. Perfectly understood. Please, allow me. At your service. Feel my dark embrace! Shall I, Moth? Your room is ready. This way, my child. Knock, knock. Room service. Shh. You're waking. It's for your safety.
Nice.
pretty. Shall I ask the enemy for their tactics? Neo-Science Exorcism Office, action!
And a healer. Ezra? Is Ezra enough? Berlun. Beyonce?
Пожалуйста, пропустите меня.
Wait, do I have my Hornbloom?
I'm not good at dealing with visitors. It reminds me of something bad.
Okay, I do have. Whoever built her on elucidation. Should I farm her? What about Jessica?
I'm so glad we meet again. When you were gone,
Fish bonus. Interesting.
Oh, welcome, Waisa!
Internet.
I'm not good at dealing with visitors. It reminds me of something bad. Shall I ask the enemy for their tactics? Finally, some interesting work. Whose heart is beating so loud?
Be serious. Stay focused.
For everyone.
Talking out calms people down.
Go, go!
Please, listen.
Retreat! What? I can't make the call? Shh! I hear something.
Move your legs. Be serious. Stay focused.
Please, listen.
Go, go! Now it's lightning.
Hey, I'm the support staff. Whose heart is beating so loud? Shh. I hear
Move
something.
your legs.
For everyone.
Talking out calms people down. Radio waves are everywhere.
Say hello.
Everywhere.
К вашим услугам.
We should listen to what people say.
Just like in the training.
Rivers are the scars of the earth.
Stars.
Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen carefully.
Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all. Move your legs.
That's the direction. The turbulence arrives.
Goodbye.
Shit. 소리 됐어.
Finally, some interesting work.
Should I put?
Preparation
Ezra?
completed.
Ezra?
Let us get to know each other.
Finally, some interesting work.
Loaded. Leave it to me. Shh. I hear something. In a second. Please cease resistance.
Talking out calms people down.
Go! Go!
Hey, I'm the support staff.
What?
I can't make the call? Ah!
Loaded.
For tomorrow.
Party planner. Be serious. Stay focused. Please, take good care of yourself. Did anybody get hurt? That's Cradle. Leave it to me.
Whose heart is beating so loud?
Loaded. Leave it to me. Shh. I hear something. In a second.
Don't be so furious.
I'm here. With everyone. I'm here.
We should listen
with
to
everyone.
what people say.
Shh. Leave it to me. An amazing discovery.
Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen carefully.
Talking out calms people down.
Please cease resistance. Move your legs. Be serious. Stay focused.
Whose heart is beating so
So
loud?
that's your idea. Say hello. Of lightning.
Don't be so furious.
Did anybody get hurt? No. Hooray. Party planner. Just like in the training. Shh. I hear something. Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all.
Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere.
Where's the party star? Where's the party
Loaded.
star? Where
Whose
is
heart
it?
is beating so loud?
The story begins with a bad adult who did this first, and that at last. Please, take good care of yourself.
Oh?
Leave it to me. Shh. I hear something. Your legs. Be serious. Stay focused.
Oh?
Say hello. Of lightning.
Retreat! What? I
Shit.
can't make the call?
Loaded.
Come play with us. We should listen to what people say. Power from the soil. That's Cradle. Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen carefully. I'm here, with it, just like in the training. Shh, I hear something. An amazing discovery. Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all. Radio waves are everywhere. Everywhere.
Whew. That took way too long for no. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh, so you got this. Got it. Got it. Got it. Let's Sotebi. Please, Sotebi. Oh, Sotebi. Sotebi, please come. It's Moi-san.
Timekeeper. We're a team now.
Abdul. I haven't. Let's continue, shall we?
So, I dreamt of eating a marshmallow last night, but it tasted like rubber. And the next day, my wife asked me why I ate the cotton she had in her nose. I said it's because the air was so dirty that I wanted to block up my throat. And she laughed. Of course. She says it might be better now that I can't shout.
The air is not so dry. I swear to God, New York air, crazy.
These are the highest level of professional arcanists. Their abilities lie far beyond the limits of our bodies, our perception, and everything else.
Fine.
Arthur, mate, do you know what you're doing?
Go on then. Be a little louder. May as well let everyone know a trusted servant of His Majesty's government and his talking hat are hiding out in a pile of litter.
What are these two doing?
What you're worrying about? I guarantee you, no person in their right mind will think that a brilliant mind such as yourself would decide to hide in a rubbish pile pretending to be a potato.
Ha ha. Since when did you become a comedian?
I learned from the best, mate. Once I'm back in Oz, I hope to be awarded the title of Duke of Sydney Slapper. Not that anyone gives a toss about titles of nobility back home. We've got more important things to worry about in the Redlands down under.
You know, Brimley, old chap, You don't have to be a duke to be above people. All you need is someone tall enough to wear you on his head.
Bloody oath, mate. Like I'd let anyone pop me on their head.
He's so
I'm an intelligent
hilarious.
being, not a bloody accessory.
One thing I know with Reverse 99 is if there's a team of 2, one's gonna die. So hopefully nothing
Look at that
happens.
sailor over there. See the ropes in his hand? That right there is presently the most valuable material in all of London to me.
Right, a bit of rope. And what about it, mate?
It's essential that I have it for my invention. We'll just wait for him to throw the ropes into the pile here, and then we'll be off. Just as simple as that.
Just buy the rope.
Come closer. Closer. Ready now. He's nearly here. It's no longer useful to you, son. Just throw it down.
Ew. Ew. Fish guts. Ew. Nasty.
Mate, there's a lot of good that's come of being awakened. I treasure all the adventures we've shared. But I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't have awakened if I knew I'd end up in a rubbish bin covered in fish guts.
Just a little mistake. Just a little mistake.
What are all these for, exactly?
It's fog gestures for Brimley to come closer, then with a proud whoosh opens the large sack he's been feeling over the last 3 days.
These are my collections so far. A klaxon, a watering can, a fishbowl, and...
What?
A chamber pot?
Chamber pot? Ew. Chamber pot? Really?
You've gone full bonkers, mate. You're the fog walker. Aren't you ashamed of hiding in rubbish, stealing old junk?
What is on with Mr.
It's not
Foggy?
junk, old chap. Every piece
I
here
hate
will be
doing this to me.
invaluable to our work.
So tight.
Each one is a necessary component for my invention.
Your invention?
For... Ahoy, sailor! You over there, please wait!
Mr. Fog's attention is clearly fixed on the sailor.
Would you mind terribly leaving us those old ropes you've got there?
What is up with the ropes?
Good lord, he's bound for the sanitarium at this rate.
Does it have to be that rope? Am I missing some kind of context?
Move along, no pushing. Everyone will have their chance to vote for their favourite competitor.
Oi, Sweeney, you only pushed me out of the queue. Good bloody job, mate.
Oi, Sweeney.
I'm voting for number 007, Molson.
Molson? The first-timer? Not all your life, mate. I'm down for 005 Bartley. She's the top seed.
Oh, it's for Uluru qualifiers. I did not know that it's cancelled.
Vote while you still can.
Did it cancel?
Oi! You over there with the black brolly. Come on over and vote for the winner. Oi, mister, stop your pushing.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry, mate, we're on patrol.
Sir, we have a situation over there.
Let's follow them.
Now introducing the competitors for the Uluru London qualifiers.
Bartley! 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 Oi! Who pushed me?
Oi, who pushed me?
Ouch! Mind your step, will you?
Oh, about to get chaotic.
Me? Was you that pushed me, weren't it? You should be the one minding your own feet.
Arthur, I think we're only making things worse trying to move through this crowd.
Looks like we found our troublemakers. What do we do?
Keep up with him and bring him in.
Yes, sir.
Are we fighting? Oh, I guess we are.
Which of these darlings shall we attend
Why
to
not?
first? Perfectly
loading.
Stay back, I say.
Oh.
Barrage.
Oh, that was easy.
Victory, the mother of arrogance.
Oh, you don't need to call me out like that. Sheesh, Getian. You guys good?
Arthur, next time, don't get me involved. I think I'm feeling sick.
But he gave us the rope after all.
Mr. Fogg grins as he looks at the small length of a rope in his hand.
Stop right there!
It turns his head, and there, standing behind him, are two constables.
Seems you two rough sleepers are wanted in connection with a fight breaking out on Cross Street. I'll ask you to come quietly and
Well,
cooperate.
here comes trouble.
Mate, say something.
Wonderful. Now I have everything I need for my experiment. The properties of this sea-worn rope should be able to conduct the large particles into the purification vessels.
Mate, shut your gob for a minute and listen.
Yes, perfection. But how to measure and screen the size of the particles? We will need more sophisticated equipment.
He's such a nerd, honestly. I love that for him, but also,
Why am I being
guy, my dude, pay attention.
Because you're being placed under arrest, sir.
I love this two's combination. These two are so silly.
Wait a second.
Their eyes widen.
Mr. Fogg, is that you?
Bloody hell. Are you seriously telling me you recognize Fogg before me? How many talking hats do you know?
Terribly sorry, gentlemen. I might not have recognized you through all this fog, were it not for that iconic umbrella of yours.
Iconic.
Oh, naturally. Just as I've somehow failed to recognize the two ignoramuses that tried to handcuff a hat.
The shorter constable gives a series of subtle eye signals to the other.
We're sorry again, Mr. Fogwalker and Mr. Brimley. But we do need to ask you some questions. What with you running around, disturbing the peace, and nicking all the strange things you've got there?
Oh, I didn't steal anything. This is all just rubbish, and it's for official business. I'm going to lift the fog from London.
The two constables pause for a moment before their face break into an awkwardly sardonic smiles.
I see, I see. All just a terrible misunderstanding, then. Naturally, a bit of old rope, a car horn. Unmistakably the latest in technology.
Truly.
Anyways, mates, best we let you go. You've got a city to save. We'll be off now.
With the handcuffs removed, Brimley takes a moment to stretch. Wait, what are you stretching?
Glad that's over. I'm no fan of handcuffs, even if I don't have any hands.
What were they trying to handcuff? What part of you were they trying to
Quiet,
handcuff?
old chap. I'm just in the middle of a thought. How might I assemble it?
I'm sorry, mister, but I just heard what happened.
Huh?
Huh?
Neither one of them had noticed the little girl who had appeared before them. She only looks as half as old as Slaughterpage.
Did you say lifting the fog, mister? Are you really going to get rid of the big, scary fog monster?
She blinks, her eyes bright and sparkling as she stares at Mr. Fogg like a little goldfish in a tank.
Will that mean you can cure my mummy? And bring back the blue sky?
Brimley glances at Mr. Fogg.
Right?
Mr. Fogg. Why did I say frog? Fogg. When no one responds, the little girl grows anxious.
And then we can still have the Uluru Games, right?
Her eyes dart back and forth between Brimley and Mr. Fogg, looking at any trace of comfort.
My mummy said if the fog keeps sticking around, making people sick, then the games won't come.
A faint sob starts to creep into her voice. Mr. Fogg crouches down. Mr. Fogg crouches down and shakes his sack of treasures, spreading them out on the ground.
Mate, this really isn't the time or place.
A klaxon, a probe, a spoon, and a spool of weathered rope.
Interesting.
Assembled like so. Perhaps using a large pot or a baby's bathtub.
His first bro absorbed in the task at hand. The girl gets on her knees as she leans in to get a closer look.
It will still need a touch of the miraculous.
She gently blows into the base of the glass vessel. There's a crackling sound as a few sparks of light flash briefly in the glass container. Before long, a tiny steady light is glowing within.
Voila!
It's breathing.
Oh wait. The machine hums as it draws in air, filters it, and releases it through the other side.
Yes. The Uluru qualifiers will not just be fog-free, my little friend. They will be sunny.
Oh my gosh. He is so attractive right now. Like, I cannot tell you how attractive he is right now. I don't know what it is about this man I find so attractive. Maybe it's his name. Maybe it's the fact that he's so freaking nerdy. I don't know, there's something attractive about this man. I hope he doesn't die because I sort of fucking about every single one of them. They die. This spoilers. I don't know if anyone's finished it this far, but every time there's a duo, there's always one that dies. Mr. Fogg, please don't die. Mr. Fogg, please don't die. He's so attractive.
But I'll need some help. Would you and your friends join me in this project, young lady?
The little girl's face blushes red.
Yes, I'll help. I'll ask my grandpa, my mummy, and Auntie Martha to help too.
The more the merrier. We are going to build the largest fog purification machine on Earth. The London Air Pollution Auto Detect Cleaner.
That just looks like a great honking big vacuum to me, mate.
Oh, shut up, Brimley.
Sulis, Sulis, all life's offerings I bring, as sacrifice to you from the growing spring. The light will sprout within the world's egg lay. Your endless quest brings parents' joyful day.
Parents' joyful day.
Oh, they're so cute.
What are you, a parrot?
After hanging in the upside-down pose of a ribbon dance for an hour, Willow finally decides to break the silence. Ribbon dance. I guess she is more like a gymnast.
Fine. Keep on then. Annoy an old woman to death if you like.
You're not old. Girl.
Another bad mood, eh, Miss Willow? This one's your worst this week. I counted it up. Every 32 hours, steady as a clock. You start scolding me, scolding the plants, the ants, even flowers.
I thought we'd agreed. No more peeking round my house without permission.
Yeah, but you didn't kick me out. Did you? And you gave me some rye bread and lemon jam. Don't quite know why you keep trying to act the big meanie, Miss Willow. I know you're a softie now, deep down.
Oh. I'm gonna go get some more. The air is so dry. Give me... Okay, I got is oh my fuck butt. Serious. Start again. She hits the floor with a heavy thud.
Miss Willow!
Ouch! Oh, it hurts.
Are you practicing for the qualifiers?
Is that Carolyn? A distant voice reaches her. The corner of Willow's mouth twitches.
Hello again, Miss Swan.
A blonde woman stands on the other side of the garden fence, her face half covered by the curled stems of a carnivorous plant. What is this supposed to be?
interesting work. Here's something. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Don't be so furious. Hang in there. This way. A real troublemaker. Agents have fun. Calm down. It's called common sense. Here's something. At your service. Don't be so furious. Please, away from me. Your room ready. Knock, knock. Room service. Don't be so serious. Relax. It's treatment with a higher dose.
That was really fast paced.
Healing starts. This way. You're ranking. Hang in there. Deep breathing.
Distance once.
Not sure that you're careful. You really do that too. Radio waves calm down. Calm down.
Zima is ebullient.
This way for yourself.
Хорошо.
Popping out homes to go down. Calm down.
Distance
Your
once.
room. Knock, knock. Room service.
Silence.
Calm down. Hang in there.
Not good. Not even close to the soldiers.
Not too much. I
Хорошо.
know the moon. Don't be so serious. Intensity. Hang in there. Unconventional choice.
Save the violence is
This way, please. A real troublemaker. Yes, calm down. A mice card.
Zima is
Not a bloody handprint on broken glass.
Listen, my friend.
Calm down. 2, 1,
Distance.
Think bug. Knock, knock. Room service.
Shame on violence.
Don't be so serious.
Bubbles reflect like mirrors, my friend.
It's
But he's a healer. I just realized. Well,
Say long lives this. Don't be so serious.
Little fast.
Mia было бы счастье. Да на счастье помогло.
Not too late for yourself.
Хорошо.
Always hide in careless words.
No. Oh, I didn't realize I was...
Not even close to the soldiers.
You're right there.
Then right. Which one? Pay that I sinned with thy blood.
Let's show you.
Appropriate. Explode.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of violence.
Pay that I sinned with thy blood.
Just great.
My apologies. Don't beat me. Hey. My apologies. Don't beat me.
Just
Is above all else.
great.
Let's shake hands. Room service.
Let's fully relax and
Radio waves are everywhere. Take us for a walk. Everywhere.
Zima is violence.
Nice to see you.
Mind the machines on the ground.
Please keep calm, please.
Shit, someone's dead.
Just eating so loud. Can't really do that to a boy so serious.
Thou shalt make an atonement.
Oh gosh. The fuck, hello?
Hey, hey, yeah.
Look at these little fellas. Look at these little fellas.
It's gonna break. Hilarious. Come
The resonance of bravery.
Come on, Violet. My water.
Hey, yeah. Where's the road you've taken,
Listen,
my man?
my friend.
Calm down.
Look at these little fellas.
Keep breathing. You don't drink this every day.
Hey, I'll just, yeah. Oh no. The resonance of bravery.
Forest in there. They're hideous and evil. Hang in there.
Bubbles reflect like mirrors. Bubbles reflect like mirrors, my friend. Endowments from the great radiant. The resonance of bravery. Hey, yeah. The resonance of bravery.
Hilarious.
The resonance of
Hilarious.
Hey, I'll just, yeah. Bubbles reflect like mirrors, my friend.
Hilarious.
The resonance of bravery. Come on, bud.
Draw.
Be careful. Now you can spit it out. Right.
Vomit plunged into a bucket. Tooth Fairy doesn't spare it a second thought.
That's the 5th one today. I added a bit of powder into the candy to loosen up their phlegm. It should help them breathe a little easier.
Thank you so much, Doctor. We really had no idea what to do with this new variant of tuberculosis. You and the Foundation have been a real asset to us.
Well, I hope they've been wearing masks.
This is a matter of vital health for all of us. I'm very glad to see the treatment is proving effective. And I hope that our clinical experience here might contribute to solving this fog curse as well.
All I'm hoping for is for this mess to end soon, so we can go watch the games together.
Really? So the staff here are fans of the Uluru games as well?
Not just the staff. Everyone here loves a bit of sport. We're always listening to the broadcasts over the radio down in the ward. It's all quite motivating. Sometimes we even get the patients out onto the commons to practice. Something about the coming of a big sporting event always brings people together.
That's all very good to hear. But actually, it was this poster that grabbed my attention.
The picture is faded. It's too difficult to make out the face of the athlete.
Gorgeous, isn't she?
May I ask who she is?
She happens to be this patient's favorite competitor of all time. She collected all of her posters and clippings. She even keeps a few photos of her as a bookmark, and in her purse.
Her favorite ritualist. Looks like you haven't had a proper guest in ages. Have you forgotten how to make a cup of tea?
You like to presume, don't you? So why are you here then? Just to enjoy the sound of a door slamming in your face?
Oh, how terrible of me for wanting to visit an old friend.
So then, Miss Bartley, you came all the way down from Yorkshire just to gawk at an old rival? I should feel lucky, should I? Truth is, I don't care to chatter about with you. Not now, not ever. So you can just turn around and march yourself home. Flutterpage, back to business.
After glancing at Caroline, Willow turned and gave Flutterpage a look. But Flutterpage is too busy staring at Caroline, her face vacant.
Why'd you send her away like that? She just wants to practice with you. She likes you.
Focus on your stopwatch. On the count of 3. No time to waste.
She's still there.
She's none of our concern.
And you ain't seen each other in a long time. Bet she misses you a lot.
For Pete's sake, Buzzy. No one does something like that just out of the goodness of their own heart. She has her reasons.
Flutterpage obediently closes her mouth, but she can't help herself from giving Caroline a reluctant glance.
Charlotte, you know she's right. I have missed you. I want to see you. But if you really want to know the reason, I want to challenge you again. The question is, do you?
Do you know her?
Charlotte O'Hagan.
Oh, right. That's the name. Truth is, if it weren't for our little patient, I doubt I'd remember her. Most people think she's too old to compete now, that she's retired to God knows where. Others say she's become an addict, wasting her life away. I guess I heard in the gossip rags that some people think she's keeled over and died. Too bad for this young lady, but I doubt we'll ever see her in the games again. Wherever she is, she's like as not to lose, even if she did compete.
You just want to announce to the world you've beat me, eh? Think that'll be a fair challenge, do ya? Perhaps Perhaps you ought to find someone a little more your speed. Someone who's still in one piece.
I wonder how she got her prosthetic leg. How did she end up
Miss
losing it?
Bartley. Please turn around. I haven't any sort of tea you'd like.
You have changed, haven't you, Charlotte?
After a brief moment of surprise, Caroline throws a ribbon at Willow. The ribbon slashes fiercely, grazing the side of Willow's body before shooting past her.
What the blazes are you doing? What?
Caroline pulls the ribbon back towards her, the cup landing squarely in her hand. She stands there calmly, her eyes still on Willow.
You just said you don't have any tea I'd like, but I think this one is just to my taste.
Gay.
Wow, Miss Willow, that ribbon is amazing. It can go from long to short in a second.
Aye. A little toss of the ribbon to take control of an object at a distance of 10 meters. Catch an object after a turn. You did it. Well done. But your aesthetics were lazy. You're controlling the angle of your left shoulder, which is good, but it only means you're compensating for your poor stance.
What then? Are you expecting me to say thank you?
No need. Thank yourself for all that hard practice you must have done over all those years. You're almost good enough now. Almost. Keep the cup.
All right. Bye-bye, Miss Swan.
The lesbian energy is strong over here. For a moment, Caroline stands there motionlessly, cup in hand. Then she gradually lowers her eyes, places the cup in the fence post, and turns to walk away. She's barely walked a few steps, then when Willow's voice reaches her from behind, not loud but clear.
By the by.
By the by.
The ribbon technique you just did. I know you learnt it from me. From my performance at the Beltane exhibition match. Am I right?
The tone of her voice makes it almost impossible to simply walk away.
Excuse each and every routine, right down to the ribbon.
So...
Miss Swan, your face is all red, like my daddy's face when he reads a funny joke in his punch books.
It's so fucking... Oh my...
You were taunting me. Routine. The very innovator that made it.
You really think that, don't you?
Oh my fucking god.
But I'm afraid you're not different.
I don't
than when we
know
last
if it's
competed,
just me,
Caroline.
but...
Aye, you're diligent.
Hello?
But you were never graceful enough. That's what holds you back from glory in floor ritual. Your aesthetic sensibility, it's all you've ever needed. But you still don't have it, do you now? You won't make any real progress reusing my old routines. Not unless you find your own way to express your pneuma and your
I'm kind of
own
liking their
signature.
dynamic right now. It's kind of cute, honestly. Shaman regret slowly creeps across Caroline's face as she struggles to contain her anger. Then it bursts forth.
You really are full of yourself, aren't you, Charlotte? Do you know how many titles I've won at the international tournaments? The Desert Floor Ritual Open, the Aurora Cup World Championship, and many others, let alone Uluru itself. The name Caroline Bartley has long surpassed yours. I am the uncontested top seed in these games. The records of my skills, my own skills, are in the training manuals for new witches. Do you even know anything about the state of the competition these days? The rules and scoring systems are entirely different and higher in every way. The limits you once broke through are now considered standard for beginners. Ha! But indeed, I learnt it all from you. Face it, you've been left behind. You're no longer the model of perfection. You're just a shooting star that shined too briefly but eventually fell away. I am the rising sun. My name will be eternal in this sport, long after yours is forgotten.
Read this gay. Like, am I the one interpreting it wrong?
Be the glorious sun.
Am I the one interpreting it wrong? Like, I feel like maybe the devs didn't think feathers.
Aunt Martha!
Oh my gosh, you're not doing this to me right now.
Back.
Stupid.
We were just talking about you.
About me? What about
Stupid
me?
frame rate.
About your dream and your favorite competitor.
Oh. Oh, you mean Charlotte O'Hagan?
Yes,
That's great! But Mr. Fogg needs us for a project. He says we can still have the games if we all work together. Then maybe everyone will be able to attend the qualifiers. Maybe even Charlotte O'Hagan.
A project?
What sort of project?
The city girl's cries draws the attention of everyone in the hospital, creating a buzz of confusion.
Give me a break. What are they planning to do this time? Another useless build that won't pass the House of Lords?
Sorry for interrupting. Did I hear you mention Mr. Fogg?
Yes, Mr. Fogg. He said he's making something that will lift all the fog from London. It's his great invention. With everyone's help, we can build a huge machine. But he says we'll need lots and lots of things, such as, pistons for the mechanic lung, and...
Palms steady, footsteps grow nearer, and large hand tussles the little girl's hair.
I'll take it over from here.
Ah, Mr.
Thank
Fogg.
you, Lisa.
You handsome little thing. I love looking at you, Mr. Fogg. He is so cute and handsome. And attractive. Oh my god.
Mr. Fogg!
Mr. Fogg?
I don't know how many chapters there are in total, but I think there's more than 19 chapters. It says 9, so maybe 20, 21. It usually is around 20. I'm thinking I don't want to finish the whole entire story in one go, because I'm gonna get sleepy. Let's do Reverie. Safari.
Our rooms are always open for new guests.
Hey, hello there.
Who's hard to leave it loaded? Don't be so furious.
A bloody handprint on broken glass.
Please, take good care of yourself. Retreat! I'm the support staff. What? I can't make the call?
Okay, my frame rate is dropping really low. I love that for me.
I will help you. It's for your safety.
Please cease resistance.
Maybe I'll end the stream today pretty early because it's so bad. Like, I don't want to keep streaming with such a bad frame rate right now. So I'm gonna try to see if there's a way I can fix my internet. If there's a way to bring the router into my room, because this is not it. This is not giving. This is not cute. This is not demure. This is not whatever the hell is going on.
Loaded. I hear something. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Agents have guns. It's called common sense.
We should
Your
leave
room
Whose
is
heart
ready,
is beating so
dear.
loud? Secrets always hide in careless words.